So, okay, guys, let's go inside the verdict. No, I just added that to my name, bro. Don't just inspire me about it, but that's not why we are here. So, this the BTCUSD chart. So, I just wanted to drop in two insights on it. It's been a while. I posted on my YouTube channel, so I just want to take my YouTube channel more seriously now. At least if it's that I can be using for, yeah. So, my mentorship will be coming out soon, but not now, because currently school stuff have been holding me down too, but let's see how it goes. So, yes, BTC is coming down to 60K. Yes, it's coming down to 60K, but a lot of us should like argue. I'm seeing a lot of buy setups on Twitter trying to like break new highs. For logically speaking, BTC will drop to 60K. Mm-hmm. Yeah, drop to 60K. So, so now, to back up my statement, so your normal market structure tells you, listen, calm down. I want you to really understand what I'm trying to say. Please, if this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please give a like and subscribe. I promise you're going to learn a lot. So I'm back. I'm fully back. So I just created a Telegram channel. Maybe I'll drop it. Sorry, I'll drop the link in maybe the description or maybe comment section if that's not possible for comment section. But let's let's do something real quick. So your normal market structure tells you lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. If you have eyes and you can really see, I know you guys are seeing this as a structure, because structure, market of liquidity. But if you watch, there's still much liquidity yet to be taken. If you really see, there's this other block zone that can push price. And if you look where the market reacted from, kind of reacting from a minor liquidity though, or just like a normal key level. This was the liquidity of the key level. Then we had a push from this long wick candle zone. I'll talk about that in this channel. That shit is very, really powerful if you really understand it. So that's where the market was reacting from. But now, remember, it's just a key level. It is reacting from maybe a major order block. You potentially see a 90 kind of breakout structure. But I'm telling you that if you look closely, this, there was a sweep. I don't want to confuse you. Just relax. You understand what I'm trying to say. So there was like a sweep. Then we had this internal break and this internal liquidity then before a major break. This is also liquidity too. You are buying from liquidity, but it's a weekly time frame and it's going to cause a lot of reaction. So don't ignore that. So a sweep, there was this break. Remember, there was this internal break, making this first back as liquidity. And we also have this as break and this as also liquidity. And we use this one. Now, presently, we have this break of structure. Then we have something like a liquidity here too, but that was very far more. How did I know that that was still going to hold? Was this is also a kind of liquidity. This long candle wicks, it's a kind of liquidity. Let me zoom in for you to make it messy. So this also like a liquidity. Yeah, yeah, this one. Yeah. So like a liquidity. Follow me, please. So liquidity make more sense. Okay. Then this is another long weak candle zone. Yes, that can potentially reduce price as a breaker block. You should be familiar with that. Remember, here's another block, then this liquidity reacting. Remember, I told you still have a lower order block here. That price could come. and still react from this one here. That will come and still react from. But now, what are we seeing? We are seeing just a break of structure happening here. And even this is also a sign of liquidity, this long weak liquidity. They will call long weak liquidity. I will also talk about that too. So I'm watching that BTC is going to come to this long weak candle zone to take out this long weak liquidity, giving us a break of structure, taking out this liquidity, tapping into the zone. Then maybe we can see that major buy that everybody's expecting on BTC. Yes, that was going to happen logically before maybe that kind of thing. You see, BTC won't leave any liquidity behind. Yes, you're buying from liquidity. Why would it work? Because it's a weekly time frame. Look at weekly liquidity, which was, yeah, sorry, this, yes, which was here and this. So you reacted and we have a breaker block. This is the break of structure. Don't be blind to that. You know break of structures. Don't pretend you're not seeing these things. So that's it. This is liquidity. And this is our zone. So what are my other claims? What also made me very sure that BTC was going to come to that point to 60K. Okay, let's go. So we got to this zone, then we push down to daily time frame for more confirmation because we cannot just be selling from this to this zone. Not to make it messy, just look at it from the side, the chart. I'll zoom in this. So this is our zone, these are liquidity. Remember, I showed you a long week candle liquidity on the weekly time frame, and I marked it. You're seeing now that this is now even a valid liquidity in the daily time frame, making everything that we're saying to make sense. So now, looking at this slide, what are we going to be looking? We're going to be looking at for maybe a break of structure, break of structure, then break of structure, then market structure shift to the downside to confirm that yes, BTC is going to drop down. You get. So looking at this daily structure from our zone, you should see that the market structure here is not clear. And we have many other higher time frame that we do respect, like daily time frame, weekly time frame, short time frame, H2 time frame. Yes, these are the major swing trades kind of time frame that confirm major moves and major directional bias in the market. Listen closely. So we can shift to 4 hour time frame to confirm if we are on the right track. So remember, this is also our zone. Yes, this is our zone. Yes, that's the zone. So stay with me. So if you look at it right now, if you can read structure correctly, you can see that that is an MSS. Yes, look closely. That is an MSS. A market structure shift. Why? Why? For major market readings, we have low, high, low. Then you see that high, then this low was taken. Why would I consider this as a major market structure shift? Why? Because I'm already expecting it because we just approached the weekly key level. So this is a valid kind of MSS that we could use to set price down. So we had our MSS, and we had this first pullback inducement liquidity right here. Then we had a zone above us that we could use to set price down. So that was the zone. If you should move maybe 2 hours or 1 hour, that could be a supply zone. So that was what I use now. It's a way clean other block, not just another block. Liquidity was protecting the other block. Even more, remember here was our inducement liquidity, but you can see more liquidity protecting the other block right there. So that's making more sense now that BTC is going to dump. So not just that, I had this zone. So what am I going to be looking at in that zone? So I got that zone. I can't just jump in. Yes, you can jump in, but I like sniper entries. I like tiny so if you know me well, that's what I'm made for. I like tiny entries. so I can make more money from it. And I took the straight line. I might show you the empty file or find it and maybe I add it to this video or something. I don't really know how to edit, but I tried with it. So that's M30. So got that zone. Then at first I was confused because I was not getting the confirmation I wanted from a major time frame to make me sure of what I was doing. But when I came to like the line chart, I saw that there was a break of structure. But was a big break of structure. What do? I go lower. I go lower, then I see what I understand here. You'll be surprised why I entered from here. I did not enter directly from here. There's an entry that I was working on that allowed me to come into the market from this point, and I will show you that. So just stick around. You're going to learn a lot. I've been working on myself for a very long time, but once people see me, they'll be like, "Is this even real?" Yes, it is real. Those kind of websites are real. So this is not editing. This is not graphic designing or something. So remember, mind you, we have the zone, and if you look closely, this is another block. Yes, this is the last candle, and this is another block, right? So me, because I like sniper entries, I was watching the zone, this open close zone. Yes, open close zone there. I was watching that place as a potential entry. Then what happened? Then I went down. Then I saw another thing that I liked that was supporting that I could maybe join this open close zone. This is an M pattern kind of market structure shift. Maybe you're not aware of it, but true, these M pattern are mostly market structure shift. So we proceeded. Then I saw that, okay, I was expecting it to come there. So me waiting, I went to M5. I love M5 and M5. Then I read structure again. I read this paper structure. And I saw that, okay, market shift structure protecting this mitigated this breakout lock that we had two entries. The market could potentially react from here, this zone, or could potentially just use my other block zone at my end pattern MSS. So we have two zones that we're working on. So there's this entry model that I was working on. So this entry model is like this. I don't know if I should share this, but it's crazy. But I paid for it though. Somebody is teaching me this entry model. That's what I used because I don't like big LCL. Yeah. So it's something like this. If you have this, market should react from here. So I have this from here. Mind you, the strategy I'm explaining for you is my strategy, the advanced key level system, though. Yes, it's my strategy. I've been working on it for a long time. But I needed entry confirmation to make my entry more, more precise. Yes, more tiny SLs, make more money. It's true. I want to scale it very quick. So this was the entry pattern. So what do I want to see? I want to see that, okay, you tap my zone of interest. This was it. So I watched the market from this zone, market tapped in. If you look closely, I'll zoom in right now. So let me take this off first. So you see, that was the zone. Yeah, let me remove this. So this was the zone. If you look closely, it was 5 minutes time frame. What do I want to see? I want to see that, okay, you tap my zone because the way the strategy works is that you tap my zone, then you come up again, take out the first tap of the zone as a liquidity sweep. Then what do you want to do? Then you tap in the zone for entry, for confirmation entry. That was what I did here. That's what gave me the stamp entry that I used. Then I'll show you how I amp up my SLS. So this was the first tap. This is not rocket science. It is happening in your charts. If you really see these things, they're actually happening. So this was the first tap. Then what happened? Market came down. Even confirming that, okay, we are going to drop from here. I saw this paper structure. Then what happened? The market swept it. As the market sweeps it, what are you going to do? You're not going to enter directly after the market sweeps it. You're going to wait for another break of structure again. This was the confirmation of the break of structure that happened. And what happened? Market came in, break their structure. So I was waiting to enter the market from this place, from here, and cover maybe this eye that was. So that was the entry. So that was the entry. So that was just the confirmation that I used to enter that price that you saw there. So I entered from here. I could remember vividly I entered from here. I entered from here and I saw above there. Then presently you target 60K. Yes, you could target 60K, but my first target was not 60K because I know I could not hold it like that. So almost 60K. So just to break structure. Because the zone I was watching for a very long time. That was my first target. I targeted this zone. There was a zone there, sorry. There was a zone there. So that was just it. That was the first entry that confirmed it. If you watch, the market did not take out that zone. Watch closely. There was a confirmation entry that could enter from there. I did not enter this one. This one is just there. I did not enter this particular one. It was in confirmation entry that I entered. Sorry, let me zoom in. I did not enter this one. I did not enter this one. So the one I entered was this one. This was the confirmation entry that okay, we could potentially join from here again. So I cut this one. I did not enter this one. I did not enter this one too. I did not enter this two, one, two. I did not enter. I entered this one and this one. So this one was in this entry. I was expecting to get to this one here. I did not enter this one. So then entered my zone. Then this I cut this one. There's a sell here. Well, I was expecting it to react from a zone. I think this video is getting too long. Well, I don't know. I don't want to make it messy because I'm releasing a lot of knowledge and I feel that right now. But it's okay. It's okay. So the short story and the moral lesson here is that BTC is coming to 60K. And for the next reaction and reaction price, I'm expecting this to do right now. So let me just give you a little signal here from BTC. What I'm watching to happen next from BTC today or maybe tomorrow. But I've been watching it for days now. So watch from me. I wanted to enter a buy from here. There's a buy setup there. Yes. Key level there that gave me my setup. That's the strategy, my strategy that I trade. So I'm watching the zone to push price down. But why am I watching this zone to push price down? There's a zone there. So you go to your daily time frame. The way I do it, I have this open close key level that could potentially drive price down for me. There's a key level there. What is the key level? I will not tell you right now, but I will post it on the YouTube channel. I'll create a content about it. So this is a zone. And why is it valid? It has liquidity. That which you just know that there's liquidity protecting my zone. So this is the AKL system. That's advanced key level system. I just gave it that name because I don't really know a name that I can give it. So that's just it. So bear with me. This is the advanced key level system. So this is my liquidity protecting my zone. I know you've been wondering, is this not still a key level that I can set from? Yes, it's a key level and this could be liquidity protecting it though. There's a lot of information coming. You might be confused, but just relax. You'll understand me later or more if you come back to the video to watch it again. So I was working with this key level here, this open close key level, or this long weak candle key level. These are key levels. These are very macro reverse price. If you have noticed and if you have studied, you should know this trend guide. So okay, moving down to lower time frame. What do I have? What do I have? I have this kind of thing, another block zone. Okay. You can also see right now the market is reacting and rejecting from there, but I'm not entering now, not yet. I'm not entering down. There are criteria behind this key level trading. There are things that will show you that make you know that okay, this is not the right price to enter. I can catch price from inside the key level and just give you the line and market react from that line. It's the advanced key level system that can do it. So let's go deep. So the way I do it, let me just give you a cheat code, a little cheat code. So I have this key level here. What happened last time the market got to the key level? If you read structure clearly, you see this break of structure, then this M break of structure that I talked about earlier. If you can rewind, so there was this break of structure, this the liquidity projecting, then these pullbacks, then market reacted from the other block of the key level. Not to be messy, let me just show it. Let me take this off. So, so this is the other block you reacted from. You can take this one as the other block you was reacting from to sell price. So that was what happened. If you look at it now, there's a break of structure. This was the last reaction. Now we have another end pattern. So I was being careful about this. This is a break of structure, another break of structure, then this end pattern break engagement. So I never wanted to jump in like that. So I was watching now. Remember this line is our actual price. This line you're seeing here was the actual price from the higher time frame on the open close to level. Let me mark it again from there. Okay, this was the actual price the market was reacting from just now. So this is it. Let's go back to 15. So there are sometimes you could directly take the trades from key levels without you getting worried, and you can just catch the price directly. There are sometimes you have to wait for confirmation. So yeah, I decided that okay, I was going to wait for confirmation. Why? First, my liquidity is a little bit far from me, so I needed something that would go okay. I could really trust because I'm not guessing. You don't have to guess price, guess, but I know BTC will drop. So you don't really have to guess price. So this was the zone I was watching. Remember here was it? So I've refined my zone. Some people can take this trade from here, like this big stop loss. Oh no, I won't do that. So I'll just recently wait for my zone to come. So if you watch the way the market's approaching that zone, you see that the market is potentially creating trend line liquidities to my zone. And it's a good sign that yes, the market is going to clear these people out. Once it gets into the zone, I think it just tapped into the zone though, but I still need confirmation to join. I don't want to join recklessly. So tap into my zone and clear trend line liquidity down. Give me a break of structure down. That's for the next trade opportunity. So what I will use to confirm this entry right now as it taps into my zone is still that entry that I talked about. This is really powerful though. This entry model. I talked about that, what I'll be using to confirm that. That's it. So this is what I'm watching on BTC right now to drop price down. To drop price down. So let's see how it goes. So like the video, subscribe. I'll drop my Telegram link. Just opened it and drop Telegram link. I've not started mentorship yet, so maybe I don't know yet, but very soon. So peace out.